All right. Looks like we are live and ready to go. Hopefully, you can hear me well. This time, you guys will be in this mic. And what I'm going to be doing is, as I'm going to be doing my cold calling, let me set my timer real quick. Okay. But as I'm going to be doing my cold calling, what I'll be doing is I'm going to use my separate camera, not the one that you're seeing, but my nice camera. And just anytime I'm going to say something maybe good or maybe say something cool to a seller that might be a clip, I'm going to start recording because I was trying to figure out this issue of me when I was pulling out all my content. I would just have like hours of footage to go through, use my AI, and it cost a lot more money to filter through all those clips. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to film or press record on my other camera when I think I'm actually going to say something that's clip worthy. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll probably do it for like all my calls now. But we're going to start dialing right now. Yesterday, if you're kind of curious how yesterday was, I dialed 2,268 people, talked to 142, got two leads. One actually was ending up being the main lead. One was not a lead after looking further into it. I just didn't know what to do with it. It was like a garage, or he had two garages in a condo association. So I was like, couldn't figure out a way that I would be able to buy it, make money from it. So no go on that one. I got a listing lead, send it to my realtor referral, and he should be taking the appointment soon. And hopefully that'll get me probably around like 4K, which is sweet. Like cold call 4 hours, get 4K, $1,000 an hour task. This right here. So like the little stuff pays the bill. So like I said, called 5 or so hours, talked to 2,200 people, two leads, one main lead that's a better lead, and I got a buyer out of it too. One of the people I talked to was a buyer, believe it or not. Also, welcome Tiara. I see you're in the chat. Love it. Happy you're here. Um, I'm gonna be live today from now to 2:45, and I'll be live again 3 to 5 p.m. and then 5:30 to 6 or 6:30. So not calling a lot today, but we'll still hopefully get a lead out of it. Dig, you said, how did that first lead work out from yesterday? Well, Dig, believe it or not, that one is turning into an appointment for my realtor to go to, and he should be able to close the deal, hopefully. And so that'll turn into a listing because the guy wants fair market value, and he understood comps and the language of real estate. So he's like, yeah, I mean, I want to do my research for a good realtor. Um, I convinced him that my realtor was really great and he wouldn't just put it on the market because that's what he was afraid of, that a realtor would put it on the market, not really do anything else. So I have that sent to my realtor and that should net me 4K. So not bad for the first day of cold calling in Vegas, new market. That was my first call of the call session in Las Vegas, and it was a lead. That's crazy. That's some lucky stuff. Oh. But ready to get back at it. Again, it is Saturday. No one is at the office. It's just me. It's kind of quiet. It's actually a little bit weird being here all by myself. I should get people to come here to the Vegas office to cold call with me on the weekends. Cause like, what camera are you guys on? You're on this camera, but I guess I can't show you. But there's like other desks right here. No one's using them right now, and I guess it could get a little bit loud. Okay, 20 dials so far. No one has picked up the phone. What's going on? On average for me, it looks like, how was yesterday's data? I'm going to see so apparently yesterday's data, on average, it was 13.83 calls to connect. So like 13, 14 calls, dials to connect to one person on average. That's better than my Fresno data for sure, which is cool. We'll see how it goes. Let's see how it continues. But we're at 25 dials and no answers. So weak start to the day. Also, if you guys have questions throughout, let me know. Another thing that I'm going to be trying is a big reason why I'm not cold calling as much today is my vocal cords were actually shot from I was cold calling all day and live on YouTube all day, and I was consistently teaching the whole time and talking loud. So what I'm going to try to do is I looked up a couple things of like how to decrease the strain on the vocal cords that a lot of singers or teachers go through. So I got to stick and have good posture for the airflow. I'm going to try to talk softer or like just conversational voice. I'm not going to try to project as loud of a noise, which probably makes it more enjoyable for you anyways. But it's funny, that's probably a reason why a lot of the bigger entrepreneurs who make content, they're not like all excessive because to do business and to talk to so many people, it actually puts a big strain on your throat. Hello, John. Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Well, I'm not selling, but I don't know if you can help me. So I've been trying to reach the owner of 3435 Cactus Springs. Oh, well, then you're not probably interested in selling it. Oh, bummer. Do you have any others that you might want to sell or know anyone that wants to sell? Okay. Well, have a good day, John. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was a funny start. He's like, "Well, don't think negative, buddy," because he was a chill old man. Where's my remote? So in case I say anything cool, this is ready to go. I think I finally got my system down for how my content is gonna work. I don't wanna have to sit down in front of a camera and record a bunch of TikToks and YouTube videos again. Like, I wanna do business. I wanna do my business, and I just wanna record that process. And hopefully it's good content for people because I'm like, I don't wanna do anything else. I just wanna do the work that I know I need to do. So that's why I have 2 cameras going, one for the clips, one for just the YouTube live and people to learn. The people on here. Oh, hello? Hey, my name's Justin. I don't know if you can help me, but I was just trying to reach the owner of 4525 Dean Martin. 4525 Dean Martin Drive. Okay, no worries. Thank you. Wrong number. I didn't say the name because it was an LLC name. Wrong number though. Bummer. It's okay. 2 conversations. Getting warmed up. So, how many hours am I dialing today? Let me check for you guys. 45 minutes plus 2 hours, 2:45, 3:45. Oh, not a lot at all. Yeah, about 3 hours, 45 minutes is my dial time for today, my goal. Uh, yeah, I mean, a lot of the pretty much most of my early in the day, it was just personal stuff. I was trying to figure out, okay, like, where are all the grocery stores I'm gonna go to? What's the food I'm gonna get consistently? Because I just moved, uh, and just, like, settling in, like, buying stuff for things. So that was, like, all morning trying to figure voicemail, just trying to figure out personal stuff. But now hello, Cindy? Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Hey, well, I don't know if you can help me, Cindy, but I've been trying to reach the owner of 4101 Nancy Marguerite, I think. Oh, you're probably not interested in selling it. Well, do you have any other homes you might wanna sell or okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Ok okay, have a good one. Not interested, but a nice lady. We got some nice people to start. Wow, people are nice on a Saturday at 2. That's a good start. Admark Investments LLC. What's up, man? Hi, or girl, I don't know. Hi, Justin. Can you please share your Podio setup? Thanks. How do I share it? Let me see. I'm afraid to get off of my dialer screen, but if you're comfortable, type it in the chat. Type your email in the chat, the email that you want me to share it to, and I can share it with you from here. Oh shoot, I'm not logged in on my phone. Oh man. Can I log in from Google? You gotta give me a sec too. I thought I was logged in on my phone. And I'll also share with you the video of how to clone that workspace too. Manny said, I've been calling the Las Vegas list given to us, but so far wrong numbers and not interested, but still calling every day. Well, how many dials have you made? I just started calling that list that they gave us too, but I got 2 leads. Well, 1 main lead and 1 buyer, but I dialed like 2,200 people. Hello, Vitali? Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can help me, man. I've been trying to reach the owner of 6620 Silver Spoon. Oh, okay. Do you have any others you might wanna sell? Oh, he hung up. Okay, not interested. Yeah, he was a little bit on the meaner side, but not horrible, not horrible. Okay, sorry for whoever wants the Podio access. I'm trying to log into my Podio on the phone because I really don't wanna take my main screen off the dialer. Because sometimes when that happens and someone picks up the phone, uh, the name doesn't pop up fast enough, so I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know what address it's about, so I'd rather just keep it on the dialer screen. Let me log in. What's my password? Maybe this. Nope. Maybe this. There we go. All right. Yeah, so the LLC Adamark, if you want to share the Podio setup or for me to share that with you, drop your email in the chat if you're comfortable. But if you're not, then I don't know. I can share it with you right now. It's hard because that's actually one of my most popular videos on YouTube. And with all the views it gets, people are constantly messaging my Instagram, and it's hard to get to everyone because everyone wants the Podio setup. I was thinking about making a new video of like teaching people how to create their own Podio setup to make it look like mine, so I don't have to keep sharing it to people. I didn't really think of that long term. I was just trying to help people when I first made that video. Oh, you shared it in the chat? Oh, maybe emails don't go through. Did you? Well, you can message it to me on Instagram. Message your email to me on Instagram then. And because you're on here showing up, I'll give it to you. Hello, Niels. Oh, well, my name's Justin. I don't know if you can help me then, but I've been trying to reach the owner of 9246 Weeping Hollow. Oh, you're probably not interested in selling. Okay, will do. Thank you. She said, "She's kind of aggressive." Well, she bought it. Why is this on my list then? If she just, oh no, 6 months ago. That's enough time to get in some distress. I think that might have been the AI list. You did. Voicemail. Did you do it just right now? For the person who messaged on Instagram? Because like I don't see anything. And I get a lot of DMs, so like it's too hard to look through. So you might have to do it again. Like I try not to go on Instagram actually or stuff. Social media and scrolling. I try not to scroll. Usually there's nothing to get out of it. Even though I make content for people. I hope they watch my stuff. Mm, I thought more people would be in the office on Saturday, but it's dead silent. Just me. Earlier, you'll do it again. Okay. Uh, wait, what was your LLC name? Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, wait, Ryan? I don't know. Dig, you said, I think it'd be a good idea, Justin, when you get time to create a new Podio video. Yeah, probably need to do that because it's hard for me to get to all the messages. Oh. All right. Just trying to see if what students' questions I can answer on the Facebook group. Also, can you guys hear me okay? Because for the first time, I'm actually using this mic for you guys. Okay, why is no one picking up? On average right now, for the 128 dials I've made so far, 16 calls to connect on average. So every 16 dials, talk to one person. That's pretty, that's not bad actually. That's what I'm used to. I'm used to like 15-ish. But now we just wait. Oh, I've abandoned a call. One abandoned call. Gonna try to keep that rate pretty low. TR said I'm gonna find you on Facebook and Instagram. Nice, yeah. It's just my name. Hopefully, I'm one of the first ones to pop up. I'm actually really glad that Meta / Facebook and Instagram, they have the verification now to show that you're the real person, because the fake accounts are annoying. And I'm happy you don't have to be like super, super famous to use it. Totally worth for me to use, because there's a lot of people like trying to scam people, which is unfortunate. 137 dials. So in three, I'm trying to estimate how many calls I'm going to make today. In the three, what is it? 1, 2. In 3 hours, 45 minutes. Let's just say 3 hours, 3.5 hours, because take account for pee breaks and stuff if needed. 3.5 hours of dials. I usually, with this specifically triple line, I usually can at least get 400 an hour. That's assuming if I do get a lead, because sometimes it takes more time to input the lead and deal with it. 400 an hour. So in 3 hours, it's 1,200, but half an hour, maybe 1,400 dials. So it's probably going to be 1,400 dials up to like, if it's 500 an hour. So it's 1,500 plus 2. So it's going to be 1,400 to 1,800 dials, most likely today, if I'm doing the work that I need to be doing at the times that I promised myself. Oh, cool. I'm glad it sounds good. Okay, glad you got me on both platforms. Yeah, I mean, I post a lot of my stuff, and a lot of it actually will soon be this stuff, the things that I'm talking about. Or, I should always hold this remote just in case I say something. Because what I used to do, I used to just record my whole call session just like this on the camera, and I would put this into my AI editor, Opus, and it would chop clips out of it. But so much of it just was fluff, like useless, and it was really bad clips that no one would really watch. So I think it's gonna be much more effective if I'm choosing, okay, like I know I'm about to say something good. Maybe if someone asks a question, and I can just press my other camera to be ready to go. Oh, Tiara, my content on Facebook is my page. I posted on my real estate page, not my personal. I think I'm actually maxed out on friends on Facebook. It's funny because when I first had a viral video on Facebook, that's what maxed out my friend request. Is like it hit to 5,000 or something, and that's why I made the page so that I think you can have unlimited followers for the page. But all the content on right now on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook are pretty much the same videos. So just find the one that you prefer using. Wow, I'm on average 20 calls to connect. Come on, Saturday. What is Saturday doing? I actually kind of like having YouTube Live with this mic because I don't have to always like be right here. It's kind of nice. Okay, I don't need to charge this anymore. There we go. Hello, William. Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Well, I'm in Vegas. I don't know if you can help me, but I'm trying to reach the owner of 3124 Cedar Point. Oh, I got the okay. Sorry about that. Have a good one. Okay. Said not a clue, so he either was not the owner or he's lying and just wanted me to get off the phone. Either one, all good. Okay. I do have to post more videos. I've been lacking on my post, but I think maybe I'll walk through what game plan with you guys. My game plan is for my coaching calls, and I guess for the cold calls, but for my coaching calls, the ones that I will be hosting, I think it's like 7 of them a week, so 7 hours a week of coaching. Those are the ones that I'll be getting mainly my clips out of, and then maybe sometimes during these cold call sessions, when I talk to an actual lead, is when I'll get other clips. So 7 hours a week content, but pushed and squished into the short form. So it's going to be interesting to see how many shorts on average I can get a week, because that'll dictate how much I'll actually post every week. Because the goal for me is I want to be able to consistently post half of my capability. So let's say, hello, Juan. Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Well, I don't know if you can help me, man. I've been trying to reach the owner of 5740 Eclipse. Okay. Do you have any others you might want to sell or know anyone that wants to sell a home? Okay. Have a good Saturday. Okay, not interested. But yeah, like I said, I want to be able to post half of my actual capability, or yeah, that's what I meant. Because let's say I had the ability to make 6 shorts every single day on average, so 42 shorts for the week, short form content. I don't want to post 42 times a week. I'd rather be able to post 3 times a week, because for the times where something happens, so maybe life happens, it interrupts the content, go on vacation. I don't want to have to be stressed and thinking, "Oh my gosh, I have to film these shorts or these videos while I'm doing stuff." So that's a big tip, is whatever content that you think you can actually do capability wise every single week, every day, post half that, so that you have some kind of buffer. And then over time, your vault will grow to be so big of videos that you're probably going to be like, yeah, maybe I can post a little bit more now. Tiara said you have 4, 5, 6, 7 friends on Facebook, and your house in the background is freaking amazing. Thank you. On the Wealthy Deals account, to import into ready mode, do we click the download button or the skip trace button? So if you're trying to import data into a dialer, you need to skip trace it first. So if you haven't done that, skip trace it. So press the skip trace. What the skip trace does is it converts the list of homeowner addresses and their names into the same list plus phone numbers. Then you take that list and you put it into the dialer, so the dialer knows what numbers to call. You know what I'm feeling like I'm going to get today? I think I'm going to get another listing lead. I don't know. Sometimes you just get these gut feelings. I got one yesterday that could turn, I'm pretty sure that'll turn into a listing. I just have a feeling, even though I'm only calling 3 hours, 45 minutes today, which I know if you're hearing that, you're like, that's a lot. It's really not. It's not a lot. You got to call a lot more to get these deals. So that's a little to me, but I still think I can get something. I feel it. I'm on this particular live for 19 more minutes. Or should I just keep the live camera on? Because, I take a food break, a snack. Nah, I'm going to walk around the building. It's just going to be awkward, dead space. Okay. I'm happy, though. I finally figured out what I think I'm going to be eating every single day. Because I'm on a specific, I'm cutting weight right now. I want to eat something very specific. And I want it, like when I find the particular diet that I'm trying to achieve for whatever physique I'm trying to get, I want to make sure I find something I like, that I'm full enough throughout the day that I can actually do it and doesn't feel like I'm having to force myself to eat. And I want convenience right now. So I think I figured out everything I'm going to eat for the day. So basically, I'm shooting for 1,700 calories a day, 16, or it's around 1,700 every single day. For me, that's a deficit. So I'll be losing weight every single week. Um, the amount of deficit, I'm not too sure because it's probably around my maintenance is like probably like 18 or 1900 calories to 2200 calories roughly. So 1700 a day of calories is still a deficit, however big it is. And here's what I'm going to be eating. So 4 meals a day, and they're basically all going to be just the breaks that I have throughout the day because I'll work like 12, 13 hours a day. I know that might sound crazy, but I start working at 5. I stop working at 6:30. Actually, that's 13 and a half. And I am working the whole time, but I do take 4 planned breaks every single day that's scattered. So in those 4 planned breaks, those are my eating breaks, my walk around the building, get some sunlight breaks. First meal of the day, that is just banana and gonna be a protein drink. Second meal of the day will be like a little chicken sandwich, and it's literally gonna be canned chicken and bread. Put it in there. And keep in mind, these are all things I'm eating everything at the office. So I'm trying to design my life right now, just for the season, because this is the season that I'm in, uh, to optimize it for working as much as possible. Because last year it was rough. We lost a lot of money on these flips, and like I just don't want to go there again. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to never have to feel that again because it sucked. So this is why I'm eating the way I'm eating because I want to optimize for work life right now, just for the season. So that's my second meal is the chicken or chicken sandwich. Then a few hours go by. Next meal is a Cliff Bar plus another protein drink. And my favorite meal later on, and that's going to be like 2:30 p.m. That's my last meal. It's actually a chocolate bar, an 85% dark chocolate bar. And the reason for that is I was trying to figure out what's the thing that'll get me 500 to 600 calories that's also like 15 grams of fiber? Because my diet was lacking fiber. I was like, I need fiber. If I'm gonna eat all this protein, I will be constipated if I don't have something that's fibrous. And if I don't eat enough up to that 1700 calorie mark, it's gonna be hard to sleep because I'm not eating enough. So I'm like, I was just looking stuff up. I'm like, what's super fibrous and has calories? Believe it or not, dark chocolate was the perfect thing to fit. And it's funny because I used to follow these popular fitness influencers on YouTube, and a handful of them actually ate dark chocolate bars every single day. And I was like, why are they doing that? And then when I'm going through this situation myself, I'm like, oh, that's why. Because the rest of their diet is pure protein. There's no fiber. And the other way I can supplement it if I just ate fiber supplements, but that's no fun. Like, I want some food. So I'll be enjoying 85% dark chocolate every single day. Okay. Wisher asked, does it take about 30,000 or more calls just to get one under contract? Completely depends on your ability. For example, let's go through this. I think you're actually part of the hello, Mayhoon? Is Mayhoon? Mayjun? Hey, my name is, Justin. I've just been trying to reach the owner of 6429 Dinning. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, you're probably not interested in selling it. Ah, do you have any others? It sounds like you might have had others that you might wanna sell. Oh, oh, okay. Well, you have a good day, sir. Thank you so much. Not interested. Okay, let me go back to those questions. But okay, someone asked, does it take $30,000 to get one under contract? Let me do some math for you. So, let's just assume that for the people watching this, everyone's going to try to close themselves. I realize some are in the profit program where they're just partnering, but let's assume you got to start with one deal. That's your goal. And let's say your closing rate is 1%. Probably will be because you're new. If your closing rate's 1%, that means out of all the leads that come in, 1% of them will turn into deals, like contracts and deals that you'll close. Hello, Patricia. Hello. Hello. Okay, she's not there. Sounds weird. But yeah, let's just say if 1% is your closing rate, let's just say one deal divided by 0.01, you need 100 leads, assuming that's your closing rate of all the leads that become deals that you make money from. So now the question is, okay, well, if I need 100 leads, how do I get that? Well, for me, hello, Claudia. Hello. Oh, is this Claudia? I was looking for Claudia. Yeah, her one on Valley Lane. 400,000 for it? Wait, so wait, are you wait, who are you then? I'm sorry, I just wanna make sure I know who I'm talking. You're Michael? Okay, okay, let me pull this up real quick. Oh, I see, so you gave it her name. Oh, you want okay, so I mean, it sounds like so you'd only consider selling if you got that 400,000? Oh, here wait, can we make sure are we talking about the right home, the 3456 Valley Lane? Huh, okay, are these homeless people, are they paying? Gotcha, gotcha, and you said you'd only okay. Well, if you're are you actually interested in selling? Like, have you ever considered looking with a realtor? Gotcha, gotcha. Have you ever talked to a realtor about it? Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay, well okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, is yeah. I mean, is there any reason why you wanna sell in the first place? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. So no, I don't wanna buy your motor home, but, how yeah. So, you mind me ask yeah, how long have you been actually considering this, like, selling the home? Yeah, well, I mean, for me, if gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a way that I'd buy it, but if you want anywhere close to that, the only way that I could think yeah, so you would never sell it if it was anything less than 400? Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, not a lead. He initially said a really high price, which was 400,000. The value was like 230. So, initially I was like, yeah, I'm wasting my time. But then he started talking more about like actual motivation. I was like, oh, okay, let me dig a little bit deeper. And then we got into like price of like, yeah, that's the only way. There's no real hurt. So most people they'll be like, oh my gosh, I got a lead. It's not. He's not going to sell. So not interested. But still, it was still worth kind of digging a little bit deeper into the question. My first thought was like, if he wants that much, like he would need a realtor to talk him down, and I would have to set the expectation like, hey, I don't know exactly. I just know that the realtor can help you, but it was way too far off. He won't get that for the house unless it appreciates for years. Okay, so let's go back to this question from Wisher. I'm sorry. So let's say you need 100 leads to get your first deal because of the 1% closing rate. If that's the case, how many dials do you have to make? Well, that depends on your data. But for me, what I'm the voicemail. But for me, what I'm seeing right now and what I've seen also in my last market, for me, it's about every 1,000 dials. Every 1,000 dials, I usually get a legitimate lead, a real lead. So that means for 100 leads that you need to close one deal times 1,000 dials per lead, that's 100,000 dials. Yeah. And also the thing to keep in mind is, hello, Eduardo? Hello, Eduardo? Oh, ¿solo hablas español? ¿Solo hablas español? Oh, no, no, I speak English. I thought you were speaking Spanish. My name is Justin. I was looking for Eduardo. Yeah. Well, I don't know if he or you can help me, but I've been trying to reach the owner of 709, 23rd Street. That's the one? Oh, okay. Do you know if he has any interest in selling in the near future? Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. Bye. He was like a younger little girl, so I'll get off the phone. Not interested. Um, yeah, so who was I talking to? Wisher, 100,000 dials, assuming you have a 1% close rate, and it's 1,000 dials per lead on average. And it might be worse for you because that's what I'm seeing. Even with my my certain data that I'm using in Vegas, that's still what I'm roughly seeing. And hello, Christina. Hey, it's Justin. Probably caught you at a bad time. Oh, well, I don't know if you can help me, but I've just been trying to reach the owner of 4869 Saguaro. Oh, you're probably not interested in selling it. Aw, will do. She said she said, "Take me off your do not call list." Well, if I took you off the do not call list, that means I'd have to put you on the call list, which means you're staying on. No, I'm just kidding. Don't be a jerk, you people. But yeah, 100,000 dials to get one deal most likely. It might be worse because keep in mind the leads that I can pull. Hello, Todd. Sorry about that. Wrong number. Wow, why is everyone answering now? But yeah, for the leads that I can pull, sometimes they're the leads that other people won't be because I can dig deeper into the conversation. And some people, like the leads that they'll get, they think they're a lead, but they're not. So the data might actually be worth. Maybe it's 200,000 for you. It's like that's how it actually works. It's a lot more effort than most people realize. Dig said, with ready mode, are you in predictive dial mode or powered dial? I I don't know actually. What is it? What are the difference? Like, you tell me. I actually don't know. I'm just on the triple line dialer. I took it off the, automatic speed 'cause even though I say I want 3-line dialer, the automatic speed one, it sometimes would jump to 7 lines, 5-line dialer to, like, it would keep moving around, and I missed so many calls. So, I don't know between predictive or power dial. I just know I'm on the triple line and not using the automatic one. And I also have the dial speed to slow down if my abandonment rate passes 2.5%. So I don't want to abandon too many calls. Okay. Oh, so you messaged me on Messenger at a Mark Investments for your Podio. Let's see if I can see you. What account am I on? Hmm. Maybe it's under. I don't see anything. I don't know. But let's see. Tiara, those Cliff Bars and RX bar. Ooh, RX bars are gross. Yeah. You don't like Cliff Bars too? Oh, dang. Cliff Bars are nice. Hello, Nicholas? Oh, I was looking for Nicholas. Did I get the wrong number? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Wait. Who was bashing on Cliff Bar? Yeah. Bummer. Tiara also asked, can you show us the contracts you use and how to fill out the contracts? Actually, I made videos doing exactly that. So on my YouTube channel, maybe after this live, just look on my channel and use the search feature, type in purchase agreement explained, and it'll pop up like the exact contract that I'll be using here in Vegas, and then also assignment agreement explained, like super detailed videos where you can see the contract on the screen. I go line by line, word by word, and explain what these things mean. So that would be your best bet. Not available. Adam Mark asked, "What does he want for the motorhome?" I don't know. I don't want a motorhome. That's all I know. $100,000 would cost a lot of money to skip trace, and would that even be worth it? Well, you don't have to buy 100,000 leads. You can be using like a 20,000 list and or 10,000 list to start, but it's all worth it. Like the wealthy people, they don't see how much things cost. They see what they're going to get out of it. So don't think of it like, oh, does that cost so much? Like think about what will you get out of it? Like for example, yesterday I called for 5.5 hours and I got most likely I'll be getting likely like a $4,000 check from it. So it's not about, oh, look at all this work I did. Like, is this worth it? It's like, well, what can you get from it? What if that one lead you got you $30,000? Is it worth it then? And it took $5,000 to pay for all the data, which is probably less. So you got to think of things that way. It's not what it cost, it's what's it worth. I actually really heard something really interesting. It was on YouTube. It was kind of funny, but someone was explaining the concept. It was, let's say I have this bag right here, and I tell you, want to buy this? The poor person says, how much? How much is it? The rich person says, what's inside? What if I had $1 million in here? And then, see, you have to be asking the right questions. So, not about like, oh, what do these things cost? It's just like, what can you get? Always think of that way anytime you're presented with investment opportunities or things that you're debating on doing. Like, and actually just play it out in your head. Like, play the situation out in your head of what's possible. Oh, sorry. I think I got the wrong number. Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, ask the right questions and stop thinking about like what things cost. Play out the different scenarios in your head. So play out the scenario if everything goes pretty darn well. And like and then also play the scenario of like what if it still goes horrible? Like the most conservative scenario that you have. And play that out as well. And then make the decision of is it worth it? Because for me, let's say I made 100,000 dials and that got me same thing, 1,000, 100 leads. And what if I close 10% of that, which I'm pretty confident they can at least? That's 10 deals. What if each deal was 10K? You see, like now it's like, oh, what if each deal was 30K, which they probably are because I'm wholesaling. I'm getting deep discounts. That's 300,000. Like that's what you think of. And you don't get to the better close rates until you do it a lot, and you just get better at talking to people. Hello, Terry. Oh, I was looking for Terry. Did I get the wrong number? Oh, well, oh, the Indian River, the Indian River unit one. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Bye. She knew what I was going to ask. She's like, my condo's not for sale, and she's like, I don't have any others. Not interested. Oh, that saved time. I appreciated that actually. Yeah, Tiara said I'm gonna look for the videos. But did it that make sense about like what people ask? It's about asking the right questions and how people view cost and investments. It's if you're thinking in cost, you haven't yet discovered what it's like to think in what you'll get out of it, the investment part of it. And sometimes the best investment you can make in yourself is actually just doing the work yourself if you're not ready to pay for the cost. Because maybe you don't have the cash, you're not comfortable going deep into a debt, which is understandable. But then you got to pay it some way, somehow. Hello, Guy. Sorry. Okay. Wrong number. All right. All right. Oh, 2:45. Okay, so that is all for this call session. I will be back again on this live at 3 PM. So in oh wait, yeah, in like 15 minutes or so. I'll be right back. But see you guys in 15 minutes.